Hi, my name is Simone Bresi Ando, and I'm bringing you the ADINKRA Oracle General Reading for November 2019. The ADINKRA is a symbolic ancient communication system which was devised by the Akan-speaking people of Côte d'Ivoire and Ghana. Today, I have created a deck which uses 44 of these symbols so you can communicate with your ancestors and get the guidance you need. So as I start shuffling the cards, I have a big smile on my face because it's November, and that means it's birthday month for myself and many others. So all you beautiful November people, November born people, I'm wishing you the biggest and best birthdays ever. We are the best. Don't let them tell you we're not. I will pick 5 cards from the top of the deck. Remember, these cards tell you what you need to know and not necessarily what you want to know. Our ancestors are emotionally pure. So here we go. Any cards that come up to you upside down mean that we have to take particular note of. Let's start. First card. Denchem, Akoma Intwaso, Sankofa, USC Enkinia, Impwanim. First card, Denchem, Crocodile. Now, this theme has been running for the last couple of months, and this is about flexibility. A crocodile can survive on land as it can in water. And so it being the first card that's been drawn, meaning that in these times, we need you to be as flexible as possible. This means any obstacle that's coming your way, move with it. Don't be steadfast. Try and understand what's happening to you rather than see it as some kind of indictment to your character. It's really important in any times of change, of healing, and of introspection that we remain flexible to the possibilities of what we could and want to become. Second card, Akoma Intwaso. So this symbolizes understanding, agreement, and, partnership. But when this comes up in a reading, I also see it as your passion. I also see it as it's an extension of the heart. So it's talking to me about what's firing you to reach your goals, to have hope, to keep going, to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Have you crystallized what that looks like for you, especially in these changing times? Is it that you need to shift your ideas of your passion? Or is it that your passions simply aren't what they used to be? And that's okay. And that's also why we need the flexibility of Denchem to understand that everything shifts. But as we shift, we open up more space for opportunity. Third card, Sankofa. Go back and get it. This is one of our highly publicized ADINKRA symbols, which I think many have seen but not realized that it was an ADINKRA symbol. This is an expression which basically is asking you to dig deep, to look inside, wounds and all. And this is for you to look deep inside, irrigate what's there, and allow new growth, allow the healing to happen. This is really quite an important message here, particularly as it's central in the read. It's asking you to make sure that you're ready for growth, and you can only be ready for growth when you have a clean, an open, and a forward-focused platform to do so from. That platform is you. That platform is your heart. That platform is your spirit. Get cleaning, get purging, so you understand the opportunities to come to you are going to be sustainable and they're going to leave a legacy of which you're going to be happy with. Fourth card, UAC Enkinia. So UAC stands for United African Company. And this is what we now know as a huge conglomerate called Unilever. Now, Unilever has a very deep and long history with Africa, particularly West Africa, Ghana and Nigeria to be exact. So the United African Company was bringing in new ways of doing business and displacing original traditional ways of doing business and also the communities that flourish around there. Something that maybe in modern day we might call gentrification. So this symbol is to warn us that not all advancement is good advancement, that not all progress helps the many. So when this comes up in a reading, I interpret this to mean that we should take a technology break, put down the phone, close the laptop, you stop using the apps. We are constantly overstimulated by people trying to reach us or us trying to connect with people through our technology. We need to stop for a moment, at least. You can do it. It's time to really hear your own self. How would a DM that you would send to yourself internally look? What would you be saying? Quiet the noise, send to yourself and listen. Understand which voice of yours is the one that will lead you to where you want to be. So our last card and fifth card, Mpwanim. So this means 5 tufts of hair, and it's symbolic of the hairstyles that priestesses wore. And you know, it really is about the regalness, the divinity of these priestesses and their hair in these 5 tufts. And you can just imagine it, the Afro puffs, and how beautiful that looks. And so this is asking you to assume position. And the position it's asking you to assume is of your divinity. To take your natural place as a leader, your natural place as someone who is deserving of love, of opportunity, of safety, and of hope and joy. Mpwanim is asking you to be the king, the queen, or whatever regal person that you understand yourself to be, to own it. So to look at this reading in entirety, what I'm seeing is that the theme of flexibility is still at the core of what we should be doing, particularly at the ending of 2019. Flexibility, taking the shape of your container, like being like water. This is what's going to enable you to move through any obstacle, the good, the bad, just the mediocre, with ease, with grace, with some joy in your step. These are things that we always will experience. So let's understand how we can handle them without any kind of negative associations or stress. Extension of the heart, agreement. I really see this as passion. Ignite those passions again. You know, November is the start of party season. You know, it's where all the good people are born. And it's really, really important for you to go out there and show the world that you can live in your fullest joy at every moment. So have some fun. Sankofa, go back and get it. We need to do the work. This is also another theme, doing the work, being introspective, irrigating wounds, building a great foundation on a clean plate. Give yourself a clean plate. Let's take a technology break. We got to do it, guys. We're overstimulated. We need to be able to hear ourselves more. And right now, there's a lot of noise and no one's really saying anything. What are you saying? Lastly, assume position. You are priestly, and we want to see more of that. And we really want you to live in it and understand it and believe it. This is not a game. It's not a dress rehearsal. We need you to assume position. So take the stage. Thank you.